హ్యాండ్ రైజ్ చేయండి. మైక్ పనిచేస్తుంది. రికార్డ్ అవ్వడానికి. ఓకే ఓకే సార్, మీది ఓపెనింగ్ ఎప్పుడు? బాబు శ్రీధర్ అని ఐడియా లేదు ఆయన సోషల్ మీడియా
Hello. Okay. మీకు ఆడియో అవసరం లేదు కదా ఆడియో అవసరం లేదు లైవ్ ఆడియో తెల్లాలి కాదు మంచిగా నేను లైవ్ ఆడియో తెల్లి నాకు ఇంపార్టెంట్ హలో సరే ఒక్క రూమే కాదు చేస్తారు అన్ని రూముల్లోకి వెళ్తారు కదా సో మనం కూర్చొని అవసరం లేదు ఒక్క రూమ్ లోనే అయితే అందరూ ఒక చోటే కనిపించాలి కాబట్టి కూర్చోంటాం ఈ రూమ్ లో ఎంతమంది పడతారో అంతమందిని పట్టించేస్తాం బయటికి వెళ్తాం ఏమన్నారంటే సాంగ్ అక్కడే ఉంది అక్కడే ఉంది నుంచి వాళ్ళు సింబలే ఉందా తెచ్చారా ఒకటి వచ్చినప్పుడు వీడియో తీయాలి అంటే భయం కావాలి కావాలి కాలం ఉండిద్ది కింద
ఇది కూడా తప్పే ఉంది కదా. లైవ్ కరెక్ట్
ఆడియో వస్తుంది అన్నాడంటే కదా, ఇది ఒకసారి చెక్ చేద్దాం. అమ్మా అమ్మా అట్లా రాదమ్మా, నాకు కథ వేరుంటుందమ్మా. హలో హలో హలో. ఇది ఆడియో వస్తుందో లేదు వినాలంటే అది పాత వీడియో ప్లే అవుతుంది.
హలో 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 హలో, వెళ్తుందా లైవ్? హలో
హలో హలో హలో, స్లోగా వస్తుంది, ఏమంటే రాదు, అట్లా విను, వస్తుంది చూడు కాసేపటికి. హలో హలో హలో, 1 2 3 మైక్ చెక్. హలో
చూడు, నేను కష్టపడి ఆ నాయిస్ అంతా తీసాను అన్నాడు.
వెళ్ళి కంప్లైంట్ పెట్టకపోతే వెళ్ళినప్పుడు కూడా అలాగే పెట్టరా బాగుంది.
అది అడిగిచ్చి ఇది మైక్ రెండు ఆఫ్ చేయమని పట్టుకోండి.
ఎవరికి మరి నాగొద్దు.
Hello. Well, very good morning to one and all present here. I hope you guys are doing good this morning. Thank you so much for making it. I know you guys have been waiting from long, so all the distinguished speakers were. I know we were just running short of some time, so we were waiting for a few of the guests to join us. Sorry for the delay, though. My name is Pradhan Nachappa. I'm working as the Vice President and Destination Technologies, and we are grateful and delighted to welcome all of you to celebrate our annual success meet today, and alongside a career guidance program for the all job aspirants who have been looking out for jobs all around. And this event is takeaway of essential insights to become employable soon. Okay. Our team has been serving the IT industry and student fraternity for more than 13 years. Just a brief introduction about Codegnan destination. Our management team is present here, and we are one of the emerging consulting, recruitment, and tech company. We have been serving the student fraternity as well as industry fraternity for almost 3 years now, and we have been able to place close to 3,000 people so far, and multinational companies, mid-size as well as startups. And we've been continuing to count the numbers. And apart from that, we've been associated with close to 1,000 plus colleges pan India. We're working with 650 companies. So this is something which is about our accolades, and this is something which we have been able to achieve so far. So this is something which we wanted to put across and celebrate an annual function together, so that industry experts are here, the leaders are here, and people who made it possible are here joining us together today. That is something about Codegnan destination. Moving forward, we are privileged to extend our heartfelt thanks to respected Prine sir, Prine Kamut sir from Wipro. He has been serving Wipro for almost 15 years now as Global General Manager HR, and he has been a stalwart for almost 15 years. And he has been continuing to serve IT industry for 28 years now. Moving forward, we welcome and we are privileged to extend our heartfelt thanks to respected Nagan Gowda sir. He has been a stalwart in the industry for almost 28 years, though, and he has been serving companies like Mindtree, Capgemini, Global Edge, and now he is the Chief People Officer for Tally Solutions. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Moving forward, we are privileged to extend our heartfelt thanks to respected Santosh Rao, sir. Thank you so much for joining us. He is the Associate Vice President HR for Toyota Industry, and he has been there in this industry for almost 28 years. He's been striving he has been serving the industry for almost 28 years now. He's been a stalwart in the industry for almost 28 years, and currently he's a part of recruitment team, and he's heading the recruitment team for Toyota Industries. Thank you, sir. Moving forward, without eating much of time, we are privileged to extend our heartfelt thanks to respected Prine Kumar, sir. He is serving Sonata Software as manager campus relations, and he has got close to 16 years of experience, and he's been part of almost a couple of multinational companies like Global Edge, Capgemini, could be Tata Elxsi, and now he has been working in Sonata Software for almost 3 years. So thank you so much for joining us, sir. Sir, we would like to welcome Prine Kamut, sir. Thank you so much for making it, sir. Sir, we heartily welcome you, Nagan Goda, sir. Please, it has been presented by Sridhar, sir. It's our pleasure to welcome you, Mr. Santosh Rao, sir. It is our pleasure, Vinay, sir, to have you here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, one and all. Without taking any more time further, I appreciate one and all to have your gracious presence here. Without eating up any more time, I would like to invite Prine Kamut, sir, to take over from me, and we request all the other distinguished speakers to share their insights with the job experience one-on-one. Thank you so much. Have a good time.
Thank you, Pradhan. Should I use mic? Okay, for the online. Okay. So, respected my colleagues from the industry, I just came to know that Nagan, Santosh, of course, is my classmate. We all belong to the same batch, 96 batch. So we are a little ancient in our thought process. So in case our thoughts are very ancient, please forgive us. Yeah, coincident. It's purely coincidental. Of course, Vinay is a young blood who's a kind of a shish of Nagan Gowda. So you can hear him more than all of us. And we have a veteran college principal, sir. It's been known to me for last 3 years. I know Sridhar, sir, who's a big entrepreneur. We still get salaries, but these gentlemen earn their salaries, right? They decide what to earn in a month-on-month basis. So that's them. And of course, Subbu and team, this is my second home. To tell you all, I've been associated discussing things for Subbu and Sridhar sir over the period of time now, known to them for many years. So I was telling, when there are veterans coming and speaking, should I come? Because Nagan Gowda sir has approved to come here today. Santosh also finally said, I can come. Then I was telling, I think, Subbu, that should I come or no? Because it's too many senior people, right? And I'm losing hair. So the reason... By the way, Santosh had a lot of hair. when we were together in the college, right? So, I don't want to give a guest lecture session because this is what we do for our life. But I think one realization in the last 3 months, I brought my daughter there, who's taking pictures of all of you. Uh, she just finished her 12th. I've lost count of exams she wrote. Some of you know Narayana and Chaitanya. She belonged to Narayana. Okay, so she just finished. Last week was her, from the series of exam, the NATA exam was the last exam on last Sunday. So I told her, now you come to the reality of the show. You have seen all pictures. Now, you've played net cricket. Now you have to play test matches and one days, right? The bowlers will not bowl you a easy ball just because you're a great cricketer, right? Sachin Tendulkar is standing. No. I will give a easy ball to Sachin Tendulkar. Never happens that way, right? So this is the real world which we are all living. And morning for the last 2 hours, we've been discussing. We have veterans sitting here from the industry. We have a data scientist in front of you. Okay, you should talk to her. See, she's Vidya from Andhra. She works in Bangalore for a large company. She went for doing PhD. Now she is a senior scientist with a large organization. So you should talk to Vidya. And I learned a lot from Vidya today. So why I'm giving you all this context, right? I think we are in a cusp today wherein India also looks at opportunities with a pinch of salt. Let me redefine what I'm saying. I think opportunities were plenty 3, 4, 5, 6 years back. And it peaked out in the COVID time for all of us. When I went to different colleges, Sirs College, and we had a program in that college, in the annual day celebration, every student had 3 jobs in their hands. Every second student from my smaller village where I belong to had an option to join between a TCS, a GE, or a Toyota, or a Tally Solutions, right? People had options. I think in the last 3 years, things seems to be changing for good. On one side, people will come and give lectures like us about technology changing, rapid growth of change. Opportunities are scaling up for India. India's story, after this election, people are talking about the whole India story, the gimmick of how I can position myself as an IT student when I'm just born. That's how we are, right? Now, these days, the nurse gives the child to the mother and say, God bless you and an IT job, right? So I think slowly that's going to change. While I continue to believe that IT jobs will be created, but the jobs which is being created in the last 10 years may not be available. So to that extent, what is it we all should do, including people who have less hair and no hair? What is that we all should do, right? So please consider yourself as lucky because you are in India. Please consider yourself as lucky because you are in Bangalore. Please consider yourself lucky, Bangalore or Hyderabad or Andhra or Telangana, because all these places, to some extent even Tamil Nadu, technology seemingly rapidly changing. Whether you go to a city like Hyderabad, Vizag, from where Vidya belonged to, or Mangalore, Mysore, Bangalore, or Chennai, Madurai, Trichy. Right? Now, if you look at any of these cities, I think all of us will have opportunities opened up. But those opportunities which opened up in the last 10 years are shutting down. We have new opportunities setting up, which means technology has changed and technology is asking all of us to learn something which is sunrise, not sunset. So to that extent, our job, all of our jobs, becoming tougher because those things which we did in the past be no more comfortable doing it because the jobs may not exist. Now, it might look very threatening for all of us. It is not. The good news, the good part of that threatening statement which I made is there are new jobs which is coming up. What is important for all of us is knowing what are those. And this is what, when we have conversations at home, we always discuss saying what we have in play when it comes to technology and jobs, what is in play when it comes to my attitude and my behavior. You might have great talent, great technology, great opportunity, sunrise industries, training programs. But what is that my attitude and behavior today? Can I marry that with the changing request, changing needs of business, customers, and your own brand identity, right? All of you think I'm a brand identity, right? All of you have your own identity. Now, if you want to build that brand identity, what is that one thing which will drive you really well? Is your brand identity of learning something which is very, very new. That should be your attitude, number one. Can I pick up some skills which my seniors have acquired 3 years back, but no more relevant? Should I acquire something which I should acquire for future? So that's why you need to constantly think, focus, ask for help from extended arms like Destination or any other places for that matter. So please stay invested in having the right attitude, first number one. Number two, I think, can you quickly unlearn from what you learned in the college and relearn, for which you need an arm to hold, right? When a child is first time walking, you need an arm, right? I always say, learn to learn. Whenever you get an opportunity, have an attitude of learning to learn. Learn at the pace in which the world wants to respect you. Learn at the pace in which the world will give you an opportunity to present your learning. Okay? Eventually it will give you money, right? But can you create that mindset? Because we have something called the Brahmastra, right? In your pocket. I call it as Brahmastra. Because many times the number of hours and times we consume on the mobile phone, wasting it has become much more a problem than even drug addiction. Because you have your limited space of 24 hours, how do you leverage it to learn a new skill which will become relevant to you and you can apply in action? Now, consequence of that is a job. I know it. But are you putting the means right? The means to the end, right? Put the means right in terms of staying invested in learning something new. Always learning and knowing that somebody should not steal your time. The moment you understand your ability to isolate yourself from what to do and what not to do, I think you will become sharper. More importantly, what not to do. Because your exposure for technology, information, social media, people and friends, variety of interests. Evening Kohli comes, late evening European football comes, early morning, you have to play a game at home with your, what is that, what boxes? VR boxes, right? You have, variety of games to play, especially Andhra and Telangana. I know the boys and girls, right? Most of the time they are on games. You should know what not to do, because that time will not come back if you waste it now. So productive time usage is the second, which I think all of us know, but we don't put it in action. I will stop by my last insight, and this looks very simple. When I've seen my 30 years of career and about 45 years of active life, one realization for all the time for me, if you want to be excellent, you want to be best in what you do, unfortunately it is a most boring aspect of your life. It's the deadliest boring item in life. If you do again and again and again and again, excellence comes. There is nothing that you can't become an excellent batsman, you can't become an excellent singer, you can't become an excellent artist by not practicing. Have you seen Shah Rukh Khans of the world? He just took one shot and it was finalized. Mr. Amitabh Bachchan himself has said once when we traveled together from Bombay to Delhi, I had the privilege of sitting next to him. The minimum takes he taken, minimum takes is about 20. If Amitabh Bachchan can, if a Sachin Tendulkar plays 3 games before falling asleep on the dining table, if a Zakir Bhai, Ustad Zakir Hussain, can come sit in the green room for 2 hours and practice tabla before coming on stage, you and me can certainly do it. And let me tell you, there is no like buttons there. There is no patting on the back for you, and nobody will come and hug you, because that journey, which is a boring journey of building your excellence, is killer. That 16 hours a day you spend now in terms of really elevating yourself is creating that boredom and creating that excellence out of boredom. And everybody in this universe, I've seen it, believe me, you work harder and harder, you become luckier and luckier. Okay? There is nothing called smart work in this universe. If somebody tells you I'm smart, he's lying. You look smart by working hard. So you have to work hard. And this is the age profile. And let me tell you, this is the age profile for all of us. You know, when we invert the pyramid in the organizational context, many times we invert the pyramid of letting go of certain good talent at the top, is because of their inability to understand this formula well. This formula well. So working out, working hard, realizing what's happening in the world, taking action. It's not information. Taking action, doing it right. Your say and doing ratio should be 100%. What you say and what you do, if there is a disproportionate percentage there, I don't think you can build success, or I can build success. So for all of us, keep in mind, attitude, behavior, learning to learn, working hard is the only way to create a world for yourself, your parents, your teachers, your nation. I think nation has been built by talented people like you and me, but I think we can survive as a talented country only when we also change quickly to the needs of the people. I'll give you one case study and then I stop my nonsense. We were working on a customer service project way back, 15 years back, on a customer project out of a particular city in India. I don't want to name because then I'm qualifying those names of the city and the project. That particular customer of ours was working with us for last about 10 years. Large customer. And imagine after 10 years they came and said, we want to propose other competition to apply for that project. And there were about 700 FTEs, full-time employees, 700. Applied for, everybody bid, gave the bid, including TCS, Infosys, HCLs of the world, and even we bid for that particular program. At the end of the program of bidding, we won. India lost. We won as an organization, but India lost it. The entire 700-seater work went to Philippines. Philippines, my own organization in Philippines though. You know why? When we went into several conversations after the bidding and the welcoming them in Philippines, one of the realization which we had we just realized we took in India, after being with them for 10 years, we were doing about 94% quality assurance. And Filipinos by design, their customer satisfaction scores by design, hovering about 95, 96% in the first 3 months. And it touches closer to 99% after 3 quarters, which we never seen in our world. So what I'm saying is, unfortunately, your competition is not Andhra. You're not competing with Karnataka students. Your competition is global. You're competing with Filipinos. You're competing with, maybe Latin American countries. You're competing with English-speaking Central European countries. This is a fact. You may not believe and agree with me now. It might look like a boring lecture session, but let me tell you, we are competing with real global players in the future. So buckle up, seat belt tighter. If you want to fly high, it's time to work hard now. I wish you all the best, and I leave my industry colleagues to give a bit of an insight from their own experiences. Thank you, team, for calling me.
Santosh speak. I'll speak last.
Thank you so very much, Prine Kamut sir, for sharing your wonderful insights. I believe it was kind of an eye-opener in session for all of you, wasn't it? Okay, I hope that you would definitely implement a couple of things, whatever we suggested today. If not 100%, at least you would try to strive hard to make it 75 to 80%. I'm sure if you work towards it, things will definitely work. I mean, you have to dream big and you have to chase it. So thank you so much. Thank you so much for your valuable time, and thank you so much for your valuable insights. We appreciate from bottom of our heart. Thank you. And moving to next distinguished speaker, Mr. Santosh Rao sir. Sir, I would like to invite you, and it would be a pleasure to have you, and it would be great to have your insights being shared with the people. Thank you.
Good afternoon. How is the Josh? Hi. Thank you. Yeah. In fact, Praveen has been competing even in the college also. I always used to lose. Okay. So he already had that passion, but I always used to lose to him. I'm not good as just like him. But yeah. First of all, thank you for inviting me for this program. And this is the first experience for me. And I come from a different background, right? I'm basically a typical manufacturing guy, right? The brick and mortar, that culture, yeah. So I'm not from IT. But however, I would like to just, add on to what Praveen said. So I'm not going to say something different, but basically it is similar. Praveen said one thing, that this generation is very lucky. So I fully agree with him, because you guys, right, you are going to make a difference. We have huge opportunities. As he said, the nation is changing, right? We have a, very good plan of becoming number 3, right? Globally, maybe by 2025 you are going to achieve that, and be it economy or be it in other areas. I think this is going to throw a huge opportunity for all of you. I think you need to, utilize this, and maybe when we compare our generation, definitely your generation is, you have all the privileges, all the facilities, right? I still remember how Kamut used to work while he was studying in the PG, right? He used to work in the evening, then come to the class in the morning. So that was the condition, or maybe for us, right? We all have undergone that. But today, if you look at, all of you are supported by the families, right? You get this kind of opportunity to study more, or you get career guidance, career counseling, all those things. We never had any opportunities. In fact, when I joined my graduation, I never knew what I'm going to study also, right? They said before MSW, do BSW, so I did that. So that was a kind of, condition what we had. So what I want to say is, please utilize this. I think this batch probably, it's got, all of you are very lucky. You are going to be excellent people in the corporate in the coming days. All of you have huge potential. So don't underestimate yourself. Everybody has huge potential, right? So how to capture, that is going to be a challenge. So that is one thing. And as I said, it's IT industry, right? Somebody said this is more from IT background Anybody from mechanical background here? No, right? It's pure IT. Okay. Anyway, but though you are in mechanical industry, now the industry is changing, right? So now we are talking about DX projects. We are talking about digital transformations. So now manufacturing is no more the typical, that grease and oil concept. Now actually, if you look at our shop floor, it is typically totally different, right? So without scan code, the product will not move. The conveyor will not move. So if the operator comes, he comes with a scanner in the hand, right? Or he will be wearing it. So unless he scans, the product doesn't move, right? You have traceability. All the product at each stage, it gets scanned and the data gets stored. So I'm telling, things are changing for you also. So that is going to throw you a huge opportunity for all of you. So please make utilization of that. And second thing, as they said, I have been part of Toyota. So maybe my 75% of my career has been, in Toyota only. So maybe my DNA also now Toyota philosophy. So whatever Praveen said, that collaborates with whatever we strongly believe, right? As Toyota, we always believe in certain philosophy. The first philosophy is a continuous improvement. So he spoke a lot about that. So never get satisfied with your current level. That is our motto. If you go to our shop floor everywhere, we display that, right? So how you ensure the continuous improvement? I hope all of you have heard about the word called Kaizen. Have you heard? Kaizen? Okay, this is a Japanese word. Kaizen means Kai is for the change, for the good. Zen means change, right? So always you need to change for the better. So never get satisfied with the current level. Keep continuously learning. Because as he said, the technology is changing. So whatever today you have learned, probably after 6 months it becomes, either not relevant, right? So the thing is, unless you continuously improve, the success cannot come, you cannot excel. So please understand this very strongly, and especially in your field, I feel the continuous improvement philosophy is very, very relevant. What happens without continuous improvement, right? You get complacent. Complacent leads to stagnation. Stagnation leads to the negative attitude. So all are interlinked. So never get stagnated. So, and also we always talk about Kaizen. When we say Kaizen, there is a philosophy behind that. We say Kaizen is improvement, sustain, then improvement, right? It is not you do the improvement, then again you fall, again you are catching back the old speed. That is not the correct. So what I am saying is, once you pick up some skills, be the master of that. Then try to get additional skills, right? So this philosophy of Kaizen is very much applicable for this generation and for all of you. So please, remember that. So whatever Praveen said, it is very apt, and how do we improve the value by way of continuous improvement? This value addition has to happen at individual level. That will add the value to the organization, right? Nowadays, if you look at who are the successful people in the corporate, the people who add the value to the organization, they are successful, right? If I look at the people, when we rank the people, the bottommost people are those people who never add value. Those are the people who have highly negative attitude. They have the knowledge, they have the skills, they have the experience. But the differentiating factor is that no continuous improvement, no continuous learning, and the negative attitude, right? So please remember this always. If you have good attitude, good learning ability, we always say, when we hire in Toyota, for example, we hire let's say, he's a fresh engineer, I always look at it as a future CEO, right? We don't hire him as a just an engineer. So what is required for that is whether this person can understand my culture, whether this person can scale up to our expectation, whether this person can, has an attitude for continuous learning. This only required. We have confidence that we can train a person, right? All the additional skills we can give, right? We know that in the college, the skills what you give is very, very limited. You have limitations, but we strongly believe that we can develop people, right? Our philosophy is developing the people. But for that, what is required is the attitude for continuous learning. I think this is very much required. In fact, morning I was just telling him, morning I was coming from, Christ College. I have a set of managers. So they are all there from so many years, right? But again, they are all very good in work. They have good skills, but maybe the external perspective is missing. So we decided to go with the academia, where they get additional inputs, they get a different perspective. This is 1 year course what we are exposing our managers. Morning only we had the kickoff for the second batch. So why we do that? This is basically to improve our managers to get a new perspective. I think same is applicable for you as well. So this is number one. Number two is we always say the respect for people, right? When I say respect for people, it is not just, say you say hello, good morning. I think that is very, very basic level what we look at. But as an engineer, the person who is entering the corporate, please ensure that you take care of the people, whether you are working with a team or whether somebody is reporting to you or your boss, for example. So always we look at the respect for people from macro respect perspective. When I say my respect for people, that includes how you give a feedback to the person, how do you communicate, how do you ensure that his career growth, how do you develop him to be your successor, right? In fact, now industry 5, if you look at, I don't know whether you are aware of industry 1, 2, 3, 4 concept. Industry 1, 2, 3, 4 concept is a concept of how industry evolved over the years, right? If you look at the industry started with mechanization, maybe, the process how they started. Then it started with mass production, right? Then when computers came, it could be industry 3, right? So industry 4, now we are talking about all the technology. It could be 3D technology or it could be the digitization, all these aspects. But industry 5, what they say is that industry 5 is not going to be a technology focus, it is people focus. Technology is already there. But how do you ensure that you take care of human elements along with the technology? I think that is going to be focused, especially for the generation. You have excellent technical skills, right? You have all the required attitude, but how do you take care of people? So that is going to be very key for you all, because we always say people make the products. In any company, any corporate, there is nothing called company, right? Basically, it's a group of people coming together, correct? So people make the products. So unless people, you have that attitude with to take care of people around with you, or to work with the team very closely, take care of them, I think nothing is going to be successful. Finally, I think I saw one, a big board there in the down. Always they say think big. Did you see that? At the entrance, think big is there, right? So this actually in Toyota we call spirit of challenge. So always we look at how do you ensure, how do you scale up yourself, setting the higher targets for yourself, right? Nobody can give a target for you, right? We always say spirit of challenge. We say problem is always good, right? In Toyota we believe that if there is no problem, that's the biggest problem. No problem is the biggest problem, right? That's our definition, right? So, and problem is nothing but it is a difference between or gap between the standards and the current condition, right? So we have a typical problem solving process where we try to encourage people to take up the problems. But there are different types of taking the problem. One is called event type and setting type. When we say setting type, there may not be any problem, but you try to address the problem from now itself. Event is something which is already there, right? A small problem you take and try to solve. But setting type of problem is something which people should take up to ensure that future problems also do not come. So this is basically increasing the level, raising the bar for yourself, right? So please ensure that once you are in the corporate, please take the targets which is really good, which will really add the value to you, right? Where you can scale up, you raise the bar. So these are the things which I wanted to just support what Praveen San said. So once again, I wish all of you very best of the career. So I hope all of you, I'm sure that all of you will excel. Okay, wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so very much, sir. Couple of things which I would like to highlight when Santosh sir was having his discussion with all of you. He touched upon two major points, getting better of yourself, So we always think that the competition is with somebody, and actually the competition is within yourself. You need to get better and better every day. So if you strive hard and you fight for it, I'm sure you would tend to learn more. And learning never stops, as he rightly said. Right? Learning is something we get to learn from a small baby as well. We get to learn from somebody who's 90 years older. So never get complacent saying that, okay, I know everything or, I've done enough. No, it's never enough. Okay. Thank you so much for the insight, sir. Wish you would apply in your career growth. Thank you. I would like to invite our one more distinguished speaker, Mr. Vinay Kumar KS. We both started our career together, and today he heads the campus of Sonata Software. So please welcome you and join us to share your insights.
Okay, I know you've been waiting from long, right? Bored? Yes? This is our generation, right? So, see, you can see all the different generations here. Generation X, Generation Millennium, right? Millennials are here. And then Z or X, whatever you call. All the new generation, there are generations which is not even named. You can see here, right? Even they are already preparing. So, this is how the generations are. We were waiting for almost around 1.5 hours and we didn't get bored. We were just making our conversation interactive. Where you people were waiting for us, and you are now already bored. Right? Right? You already climbed it just now. Anyway, so I'll not make it bored. I'll just quickly finish it off in probably 5 minutes or 6 minutes. Right? So before that, why are you all here? Let me ask a simple question. Why are you all here? How many years of education you have already gone through? 16 years? Minimum 16 years? Right? 12 plus 4. All of you are engineers, right? Probably if it is MCA, 1 more year added. Probably, yeah. So, 14, 16 years, whatever you have learned, and then in next 3 months or 6 months, what are you going to change it? How are you going to change that? Why you think you are here after 15 years? Okay, let's leave about all the remaining 4 years of engineering. So, the things which you couldn't learn in 4 years of engineering, what are you going to learn here? What do you think is going to change in next 3 months? You're here, right? So why are you here? You don't have an answer? You don't know. So you did the same mistake while you're taking engineering, right? You didn't know what you're going to do. Somebody pushed, my uncle said, my brother-in-law said, my seniors mentioned, my professor said in the college, social media is saying, right? So you're taking again the same decision of, getting into other learning course by going through all these other influences, right? 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 Wrong? Am I right? Okay, you have a different perspective. Okay, tell me what are you going to do in next 3 months? What is going to change? Just one answer. Anybody, it's okay. Anyone can answer in this. Upskilling. Okay. What are you trying to upskill yourself now? Which skill? Why Java? Do you have an answer? More industry. Okay, where you get this statistics? Java is the language for tomorrow. Do you have an idea? Authentic source saying, okay, tomorrow if you get into Java, if you learn Java, tomorrow you're going to get a job. Then why are you here? My always, when I visit a campus, I ask them, why are you here? First, majority of them who are actually transparent answering, they said, I am here for earning. Okay? Tomorrow I want to earn, so I am here today. True? Have a career. Okay, career is a myth now. I'll tell you, a Pani Puri guy, I have seen a recent video. He says he gets 1.2 lakhs in a month. Who saves 1.2 lakhs? Where is career you're talking about? True? Right? A Ola driver was talking, I have 3 properties. Last time when I was going to airport, I have 3 properties. I don't even have one. 14 years I'm working in this industry. Then what is the career you're talking about? True? Agree? So it's not career. It's something else to earn. What is that? Already these people, gentlemen, have already said. It's learning. Your earning lies in this learning. Spell learning. When you know this L, the remaining is yours throughout your life. Don't you agree? Simple concept. And learning is not something which you learn today, okay, tomorrow I'm going to implement. No. You think Pani Puri guy can survive throughout his life? True? No. He'll learn something else tomorrow, which is coming in his way. That is what life teaches you. You need to learn. Right? Last 16 years probably would have learned a lot of things. Now this is a time for you to unlearn, which is not helpful. And you need to know what exactly to be learned or relearn. This is your time. That's why you're here. Keep this mindset first. I'm here to gain knowledge, to learn. Right? Remaining comes 3 days concept, right? Simple. You watch movies. So don't run behind success, don't run behind money. Gain knowledge, everything comes behind you. Right? I'll give a simple example for you. Your current situation with what? All of you follow IPL? Okay, the recent latest example. RCB, how many of you RCB fans here? At least 20%, 30% here. RCB fan across different locations, and some people are like scared. They'll say, Isala Cup namde, and they'll mock us. Doesn't matter, 16, 17 years you've been following, okay. So I'm not talking about that fan base, all those things. Isala Cup nam, no, nothing. I'm just talking about this 2024 edition of IPL. A beautiful learning for all of you, which you can correlate with your own career, with your own life, okay. I'll tell you. When you started engineering, was it COVID? You all started your engineering being at home. You never interacted with your own fellow colleagues, your own classmates. You've just been in the online classes for about 1 year, at least minimum 1 year, right? 2 semesters gone, your basement gone, right? I'll tell you, this was the easy attitude for all of you now. What happens? This is just the starting of the year. I didn't lose anything. So they lost, RCB lost all the first matches. Anyway, still we have another 12 matches to go. Right? 10 matches more we'll win. So you'll also think, okay, still another 4 more semester. So you finished almost all your engineering curriculum, you finished your exams, your result almost came. That's your first stage now. Right? So 7 matches gone, 1 win gone, and no placements for you. No hope. You think that, okay, I'm done, I don't know what I'm going to do after this. My friends are telling seniors have not got the job. Where I'm going to get job? You have gone through this? Right? Your uncle comes to home, your aunt comes to home, ask your mother, what is she doing, what is he doing? Now after engineer, they're waiting for offer letter. They've attended an interview. This is happening? So you're losing all your hope. Even that 8th match done, RCB lost. So everybody lost hope, including the fans, including their own players. Said that, okay, we have gone out of the tournament. Correct? True? So you also lost. Somebody said, okay, don't worry, you will get opportunity if you join one institute. You will get opportunity if you learn this skill. So you are getting one or other hope. You started learning. Right? Last 6 months, 3 months, whatever, you are applying for different jobs. So you never given up that hope. You still, that's why you are here, I believe, right? You have not given up on yourself, right? So you still started working on yourself. So you started winning 1 by 1 slowly, let's assume. So you are still in this phase where you are attending destination training. So now you think destination would have already mentioned, don't worry, we will get you almost 600 plus companies are there. We'll make sure you will, succeed it. So tomorrow you get an offer, I'll tell you. You'll get an offer. So that is the time when you're beating CSK, I'm talking about. Okay? So you're all thrilled, okay, I'm getting an offer, you got an offer also. Everybody is so happy, okay, now it is done. We won our, life. That's your mindset. So same like RCB. We won everything. So satisfied with yourself, saying that, okay, I've done great. I've done a great achievement. So I'm very happy with myself. So now what happens? If you knock out in the playoffs, you're not going to win a cup. So if you think now, today, okay, I'm getting a job, so my job is done. So now my life will be good. No. That is your actual journey starts. That's your playoff. That's your knockout game. For your life, I'm talking about. So don't be happy with what you're doing currently. You just have to be 100% to yourself saying that I want more. I'll do more. I'm not happy with what I've learned. I still learn. That's how Virat Kohli is, we call him, people call him a lot of things, right? Even you will undergo all those kind of criticism in your life. In spite of you, he is being one of the greatest currently in this generation, right? He has nothing to prove to anyone. He has proved everything, and still people talk about him, and he comes back and prove them. Strike War was not good. He proved them, right? So that's you. You take that. Every situation around you should be a case study for you in your life. Apply that in your life. I'm not talking about technology changes, these, that. You upgrade yourself to all those. Why can't you? Right? So a Pani Puri guy can survive, then an engineer, think about yourself what you can do. You can change the world. That's what currently we are doing. I'm talking to you, I'm talking to people who are somewhere else. How is it possible? Only because of the engineers like you. You agree? So start focusing on that. Be proud of yourself, but don't be happy with yourself. Whatever you do, whatever the achievement you do, there is another step. You're not done there. Even if you win a cup, people will say, it's just one cup you won to RCB. Tomorrow they will criticize. We got already 5 cups, they are talking about 1 cup and they're talking so proudly. No, it's not enough. That's what you need to focus on. It's not just the cup. Your destination is a journey, probably somebody would have said in some movies, right? So obviously, so your journey continues, right? So you shouldn't stop. That's what all the leaders have already given you all the brief, saying what is tomorrow, how you need to improve yourself and all those. So I am here from past almost 3 years. I am the first person to visit this institute when there were no lifts, when there were no stairs, the grill for the stairs, I mean to say. So I have been to this institute, and today I am seeing it was only 15 or 20 candidates who are sitting, and I have given a test to them, and today they have grown to this level. I'm sure, they will give you wonderful opportunity. Only thing is you need to grab it. So I wish you all the best for your current, learning and your future. Whatever you are learning in the coming days, so please keep grabbing it from this moment. As he mentioned, as Razan mentioned, as all of these gentlemen mentioned, that you have to keep relearning, unlearning and relearning. That's a simple thing, right? So you can learn from anybody. I always believe from an office boy till the person who's the CEO, you can learn from everyone in the office when I go to, right? So you just have to keep your mind open. Keep grasping things. It is not the textbook only teaches you, right? So, and one more special thing I want to say is, I learned a lot of things from Nagangauda sir when I was working in Global Edge. So I can just simply say, I'm not happy with, I'm proud saying, I have learned a lot of things and I'm sharing a stage with him. So what else you can expect a success from a person, right? So this is simple success for me. Right? This is how you find your success. All the best. Thank you so much, and thanks to Destination for this opportunity, and thanks gentlemen for all your, it's a privilege sharing stage with you, sir. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you. Vinay sir, thank you so much. Thank you so much for sharing your insights, and thank you so much for your valuable time. So one thing which you touched upon, learning, is directly proportional to your earning. You learn less, you earn less. You learn more, you earn more. That's how the definition would be. So I was just hearing to all the leaders very closely. Praveen sir touched upon perseverance and confined kind of attitude towards your learning. You have to make sure that you have some goal setup for your career, objectives. Then Santosh sir did touch upon attitude. I know attitude when it comes to respect. I respect you, respect me. So that comes, without any learning. You need to learn from the ground level. And now he touched upon learning and earning. So these are few takeaways, where you can implement in your career growth. Thank you so much, Vinay sir, for giving your valuable time and sharing the insights once again. I would like to invite Nagan Goda sir to please come over and share his insight. Thank you so much.
Sure. Thank you. ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ನಮಸ್ಕಾರ. Namaskaramu people on TV in Andhra Pradesh and Telangana, and good morning to all the global citizens. Yeah, I have nothing to say because all my friends have spoken everything. I have just summarized everything, right? But having called all the way, I have come from Rajarashwari Nagar, traveled 1 hour plus to meet all of you, and I think there is a lot of hype has been built up. You have to live up to their expectation, no? That's a big problem, right? It's almost like Taraiva pitch they have given. It's a very difficult thing to live up to, right? And my superstar Praveen is my inspiration. We have worked together, we learned together, and it's wonderful to be here. Name is very good, huh? Destination. Codegnan destination, outstanding name. Honestly, I did not know many of you. Subbu called me and then Pradhan called me. Such a lovely name he has, Pradhan. Huh? You cannot abuse him. He is Pradhan, right? So, now you are fully aware. I would call all of you an informed generation. Correct? Why? Because we have this. Correct? So the question is, are we able to convert that information into knowledge? Do we have that ability, capability, insights, intelligence? Are we doing it? This is a question that you would ask yourself. Already you are scared generation because you're out of college. All of you are out of college. No offers. Correct? Let's buy the reality, okay? We don't have an offer. Correct? We are out of college. So we are come here to figure out something in life. Yes or no? Fine. Absolutely. Not bad at all. But I want to share with you some more data points which will scare you. But the idea is not to scare you. The idea is to prepare you for better days ahead. For example, now we are in 2024. My son and Praveen's daughter are here. Maybe they will be getting into engineering. You know the world is changing. Yeah? When you join engineering, what was the scenario? Somebody said Java. Right? You are here to learn Java. Java is not enough today. Java is just not enough. Full stack is just not enough. Python just not enough. DevOps not enough. I can go on and on and on. There is nothing called end in technology. Technology is ever evolving, ever changing, and you have to be constantly on a treadmill. We just started the treadmill in Codegnan destination, and it will never end unless you decide to hang up your shoes and then do something else like farming or making reels or make whatever my friend talked about, Pani Puri business and so on and so forth. The point I'm saying is, skills of today are not relevant for tomorrow. World Economic Forum is burning the midnight oil to figure out what skills we need in 2030. You know what I'm saying? What skills we need in 2030, the World Economic Forum is exploring what are those skills which will exist in 2030. The crude reality is 85% of the jobs that will exist in 2030, hear me out, 85% of the jobs that will exist in 2030, we do not have a job description. We don't know what skill is required. We don't know what qualification is required. We don't know what language you need to learn. But we are here and they are ready to join engineering tomorrow. 2028 we will pass out. Hopefully they will all pass all the thing. And then we don't know. right? Correct? So how do we prepare? Is destination a good place? Will this give me everything that I require to land up with a job? How many of you are looking for a job, by the way? Almost everybody, right? How many are looking for a career? I think you have to be very clear. There is a lot of difference between a job and career. The third question is even more intriguing for you. How many of you are looking for a role? These three are very different things. Yeah. Today, we are talking about, we are a skillonomy today. We are not an economy. We are a skillonomy today. This country is a knowledge economy. We are relying heavily on skills. Right? The skills is the new currency of the world. Correct? And skills are changing every 90 days. So, in this such a volatile, uncertain, very complex, extremely ambiguous, what should I do? What are those habit-forming behaviors? Listen to me carefully. Habit-forming behaviors that will make me able to scale up to everything that comes in my future. Am I making sense? What are those habit-forming behaviors that I need to develop? I want to talk about those behaviors today. I'm not talking technology. I think my friends have already spoken about technology, manufacturing. When I gave a great example of how you look at your life from your reality, what is happening in IPL, great example he gave. And already many B schools are writing case studies on IPL, RCB's story. How they were almost touching the dust and then the Roosevelt level and reached the semi-final. And they lost, right? But look at the story, amazing. So what are those habit-forming behaviors? There are three things which are very important. One, I will talk about 3 C's. We have this most intelligent device with all of us, God gifted. Sorry, parents gifted, not God gifted. So you have to ask yourself, are you a consumer of technology? Are you a consumer of technology? That means you are using, chit-chatting, playing games in the midnight, 3 o'clock, 4 o'clock or whatever. And whatever you are doing on mobile, are you a consumer? Ask yourself this question. Or are you a contributor / collaborator to technology? Am I making sense? Are you a contributor or a collaborator of technology to create something new? The third one is, are you a creator or not? You have to create something, no? Having come here thus far, and you have a tough road ahead. If you don't create something, there's no fun in life. So if you remain a consumer, probably you will perish soon, because it will degenerate your nerves very quickly. You will have various neuromuscular disorder. Sorry, I'm digressing, but I'm telling you the reality. You will develop neuromuscular disorders if you become a consumer of technology. You start collaborating and contributing, you will ignite your mind and you will ignite your skills. And you start creating, the world will start respecting you. Make sense? So choice is yours. 3 C's, remember. You have to go back to LKG to be able to develop habit-forming behaviors. I'll tell you what LKG means. L stands for, you have to develop, I can open your WhatsApp messages and I'll give it to her to try to understand the message that you sent to your friends. I can assure you and bet that she will not understand your language. Is that correct? Agree with you? Yeah? Because sometimes my son shows me his mobile. I am not able to understand. I am just not able to understand the language. So when we talk about language, irrespective of the dialect that we bring in, it could be Telugu, Tamil, Malayalam, Kannada, whatever, blah, blah, blah. You have to develop the language of heart. You know, the world is very cruel today. I can give you several examples. You will see yourself in your reels, you will read in the paper, you will see in news. Somebody has met with an accident. What do? We do live casting. We do live casting because on YouTube, on Insta, you do live casting. When I say language of the heart, what does it mean? That means while your heart is beating to keep you alive, your heart should beat for able to see how you can create a very cohesive society around you, environment around you. You have to develop the language of the heart. Second, you have to develop the knowledge of the present and the future, the K part. The present is helping you to stay afloat. The future is uncertain. So how do you prepare yourself? So one, develop the language of the heart. Be kind to people. Okay? Be caring to each other. Be supportive to each other, not in exams. Huh? Be supportive, be kind, be caring, be loving. Please don't take me wrong for using the word love. Love is not obsession, not lust. Love is very pure. Yeah? So that is what is required in today's generation. Because 15% of the world population has mental illness. 15% of the world has mental illness. But 85% of the world needs mental wellness. Understand this. All of us are mentally somewhere disturbed. We need to be mentally agile. You have to be well. You have to have a mental wellness. Pills will not help you. Pills will put you to grave. So how do you remain agile? So this compassion, love, care, candor will help you to be who you want to be. Okay, knowledge. Knowledge is the currency of the new world. Knowledge is power. Nobody can take away knowledge from you. Yes or no? So develop very, very good knowledge. Third, G. LKG I talked about, right? Being good is not enough. Okay, being great also is not enough today. You want to be the greatest. Thanks to funny language called English, we have good, great, and greatest. So I am taking you to the next level. You have to be the greatest in the world to be able to survive and thrive in this changing world. Very, very crucial. So you will say, these fellows put us in a room, lot of noise, and some 3-4 people are sitting on the stage, wasting our time. You may feel like that. That's all right, perfectly all right. Because we respect you, who you are, what you are, and why you are here. So you have to develop LKG. You have to pay attention on these 3 C's. I have too many things to talk to you. But let me not, because it's already 12:30. There is a saying actually, you should not be the last speaker in any forum. Okay? I chose to be the last speaker because I wanted to listen to my colleague Vinay and my dear friend Kamut and Santosh. I chose to be the last speaker. And when people are hungry, you should never give advice. Right? Correct, no? When your Madhya Pradesh is empty, Uttar Pradesh will not listen to you. Correct, no? Yes or no? But you are sitting so patiently, listening to me, and I am connecting with all of you right now. I have eye contact with all of you. And I can sense you are connected to me. That means your Uttar Pradesh is still alive. Huh? It's craving for information or knowledge. Right? That's the power. That's the power of hunger. I want you to be hungry. I want you to be famous, not on reels. Definitely not on reels. But you have to be famous for who you are and what you want to be. Right? Develop hunger, not for food, for knowledge, for gyan, for seeking. You have to be a good seeker. The biggest problem with all of us, including my son who is here, how often do you wake up, stand up, actually wake up also. How often do you wake up and stand up and ask, hey, I don't know this, can you help me? How often do you do? Less than 10%? You don't go and seek for help. By seeking, you are not becoming smaller, but you are becoming bigger. Because you are seeking for clarity, you are seeking for knowledge, seeking for information to do something better. I have not understood. Continue to seek from each other. Learn from each other. Industry, academic Academics will not teach you collaboration. Sorry, Sierra, but I'm telling you. Academics, because academics is cutthroat right from pre-KG. Pre-KG, we say, you should be the first in the class. A plus plus plus. You are my son, you have to be A plus plus, not plus P will do. Plus plus plus. I don't know. Then I go to engineering, you should get the rank. Rank is not enough. You should be the highest offer package. Then only you are my proud son. You come to the industry, what do? We say collaborate. We say work together. How will you work together, my friends? It's very, very difficult. Because we never taught you how to work as a team. So unfortunate. So I'm saying, industry success is all about collaboration and teamwork. Otherwise, it won't happen. I will not hire somebody who is a rank holder. I will hire somebody who is average, who can have the ability to collaborate and being bubbly, create a good environment, positive environment, and create a thriving culture in the organization. That person, he or she is better than a rank holder with some medals and who does not want to cooperate and collaborate with anybody. Because he or she thinks that they are the God's gift to mankind. So be it. But not here. Not in my organization. At least. So, the message is very clear. Please, from now on, get rid of the stigma of your mind that by asking I will become smaller. By asking I will become, people think that I am not intelligent. No! It has nothing to do with intelligence because you are born to ask questions. You are born to seek clarification. And we never teach children to ask questions in the class. What do we say always? Keep quiet. Correct? LKG keep quiet, high school keep quiet, college keep quiet. We have killed your curiosity successfully. We have buried your curiosity successfully. Now we are trying to dig the graves in. Ask questions. Asking questions is your fundamental right. Question has died. Question is buried deep in the earth. It will not come back. So when you go to the industry, when you are in the class, please raise your hands. It's perfectly fine. Don't validate is a good question or a stupid question. Question is a doubt in my mind that needs to be clarified. Period. Are you with me? So if you are able to pay attention on 3C, go back to LKG, yeah, right, and ensure you develop enormous hunger. Steve Jobs said, stay hungry and stay foolish. Okay? I would say, stay ignorant also. Because if you don't know, ask questions. From ignorance to intelligence. You have to become intelligent. Very, very important. Don't live in a pseudo life. If you become ignorant, you will die ignorant. Okay? I will tell you 3 small stories on each one of these. On developing the language of the heart. Stay ignorant also. Because if you don't know, ask questions. From ignorance to intelligence. He's from a you have to become very poor family. Very, very important. He was selling goat milk in a pseudo life for his living. The parents were. If you become ignorant, you will die ignorant. And he was selling goat milk. Okay? I will tell you 3 small stories on each one of these. On very young and developing the language of the heart. But he didn't want to drink. Stay ignorant also. Because if you don't know, ask questions. From ignorance to intelligence. He's from a very poor family. Very, very important. He was selling goat milk in a pseudo life for his living. The parents were. If you become ignorant, you will die ignorant. And he was selling goat milk. He reached a stage at 1:30. I will tell you 3 small stories on each one of these. On developing the language of the heart. Beautifully coming out. Stay ignorant also. Because if you don't know, ask questions. From ignorance to intelligence. He's from a very poor family. Very, very important. He was selling goat milk in a pseudo life for his living. The parents were. You will die ignorant. He was selling goat milk. He reached a stage at 1:30. I will tell you 3 small stories on each one of these. And he asked, Amma, how many developing the language of the heart. Beautifully coming out. Stay ignorant also. Because if you don't know, ask questions. From ignorance. She did not take the money and the boy went home. But the lady's image remained in his mind forever. Many years later, the boy became a famous surgeon. Famous neurosurgeon. And he got a call. He was in Bangalore, in one of the best hospitals in Bangalore city. He got a call saying that there's one emergency case with neuromuscular disorder. Nobody is able to diagnose the problem. Can you please come? This guy landed up in the hospital and he saw that lady's face. Suddenly memory connections happened. Then he said, he understood the problem. He said, I will only operate tomorrow morning. Prepare everything. He operated the lady. Lady recovered in 10 days, 50 days, 20 days, whatever. And then day came for discharge from the hospital. And the doctors came and gave a bill to her. Long 4-page bill. She was almost fainted. But doctor said, Mama, don't worry. Here is some good news for you. You don't have to pay the bill. She said, how come? No, somebody has paid your bill already. Who paid the bill? That boy who drank milk from that lady and he was hungry. This is called language of love, language of compassion. You have to remember. You will not know how your small actions will get a huge impact. So be kind. That's very, very important. Second one, knowledge of the present and the future. In my own organization where I worked with Mindtree for about 13 years, I had my colleague who joined us as an office boy to lift the PCs. Yeah? We are all computer, laptop generation now. Tablet, laptop. Those days we started with desktops. So it had 3 components. CPU, CRT monitor and a CRT because it's heavy. We needed an office boy to lift them from floor to floor. So he joined us as an office boy. He did not know how to connect PCs. He is 12th, not even 12th standard. Within 1 month, he figured out and started connecting all the 3 and booting the machine. To cut story short, today you know what he is? He is a senior director of a IT in a very large IT organization without qualification. Senior director of IT in a $200 million plus organization. The most respected guy when it comes to information security, network security, and ensuring that the data protection is at its peak and uptime of 99.999999%. 10th standard boy, joined as an office boy, and that's the life. That is the power of knowledge. And if you are hungry, that will happen. You have to develop that hunger. Right? So, good to great. I'll give you an example of, how many of you heard of Zerodha? Zerodha, everybody knows? Not investment, it's a trading platform, right? So, guy called Kamut, student of Bangalore, someone of the engineering college. He also did not get a job, like all of us in this room. He asked his parents, I want 5 lakhs. Parents gave him 5 lakhs. Luckily they had money. So with that 5 lakh, he did trading. He lost all the money. Then he figured out there is something there. When he lost the money, he figured out there is something which he can create, which nobody has created yet. He was a good guy, engineering graduate, and all the good things. How do you become great or the greatest? Today Zerodha's quarterly revenue, how much you know? Quarterly revenues. I will not spell out all the intelligent devices, figure out Zerodha's quarterly revenue. Then he figured out there is something there. When he lost the money, he figured out there is something which a few of his friends started this called Zerodha. Because ICICI Demat are charging more money. For transaction they are charging some X paise. The currency is in paisa, not in rupee. He said, I will bring it down by significantly by some percentage. And I will give the same experience or better experience for you. And people have moved like mountains. Zerodha has enormous accounts today. And leading to several crores of revenue every quarter. So how do you become good to greatest? Our living example, all these are living examples I am giving you. I am not telling you story from mythology. The essence here is, each one of you in this room are capable. Like Swami Vivekananda says, every soul is potentially divine. You have the capability to create miracles, provided you ignite the divinity in you and create that hunger and become what you want to become. On that note, I'm standing between you and your lunch. Thank you for your patient hearing, listening to me. I won't wish you good luck. I will wish you a lot of hard work. I wish you a lot of hard work. And that hard work will ensure you hit a success. And don't wish for good luck. Always wish for hard work. Okay? God bless you. Thank you.
Sir, thank you so very much for sharing your valuable insights and time. Couple of things which I was carefully listening to Nagangoda sir. Literally, he made me to have tears in my eyes when he quoted that true event-based story of the neurosurgeon. How many of them would have that kind of a privilege? Somebody had an experience when he was a child and he became a neurosurgeon and had an opportunity to give it back in this way. Maybe the neurosurgeon is really blessed, and the person who got treated was blessed enough. And apart from that, he touched upon a couple of things. In 2030, we don't know what skills the companies would be hiring for. Right? What does it mean? Anyone? Yeah. By the way, I completely missed to tell that around 2,000 odd people are listening to us online. So they have joined us. So since they are connected to us through Andhra Pradesh, Vijayawada and other places, since mobility is not convenient, they cannot make it in person all the way. So it means change is constant. So you need to keep learning. It doesn't mean you learn Java, that's it. You need to keep upgrading yourself. That is very, very, very important, right? And apart from that, he touched upon three things. That is job, career, and role. With due respect to all of them, even a person who's driving or riding a bike or even an auto rickshaw is doing his job. Career, somebody who's been working for, let's say, for the same organization 10 years, he's career oriented, okay, he wants to have his career in the same thing. The main and important thing is role. What role you want to play. I'm not boasting, to be very frank with you. We have seen ourselves growing, listening to Nagangoda sir, Prine Kamut sir, Santosh Rao sir, even Vinay has been instrumental at a lot of places. We wish we get such leaders on and on in our industry, where we get to learn from each of them. Okay, and the last thing which he touched upon was habit forming attitude. Whether you guys heard it or not, I was hearing him very carefully. What does it mean? Habit forming attitude. We are always confined to a nutshell. We don't want to come out of that nutshell until unless you don't have that attitude of coming out of your comfort zone. Learning is not possible. Learning can happen with anybody. I would like to not drag this session anymore because I know you guys must be getting bored. Anyways, I would like, sir, thank you so much for sharing your valuable insights once again. I have another chief guest with us, Mr. Venkata Rao, sir. He is the chairman of NRI college and the group. He would like to share his insights for 5 minutes. Post which we have a small event. Actually, the event is for the people who made it to the IT company and made us proud, got selected to various companies. We have a small gift to be presented for them. After this session, we will do that. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you. Dignitaries on the dais, Sridhar Garu, Subramania Garu, Sairam Garu, and dear students, my greetings to all of you. How many of you come from Andhra and Telangana? Oh, more than 50%. Okay. Just I would like to say a few 2-3 minutes. I would tell. Here, all of us don't have an equal talent. All of us don't have an equal talent. But this is the right platform. Codegnan is the right platform to develop our talent so that all the students from Telangana, Andhra, and Karnataka who joined here, this is the right platform. You will get the good job in future. How do you success in your life, in your career? First of all the students are technocrats. You must have a goal. You must have a big goal. Big goal. Small goal also, it's a big crime. Small goal also, it's a big crime. So that's why you must have a big goal. In this regard, I would like to say one famous quotation that is Swami Vivekananda says, take up one idea, make that idea in your life, think of it, dream of it, live on that idea, let the brain, muscles, nerves, every part of your body be full of that idea and live other ideas alone. This is the way to success. All the students, you must remember, definitely you get the success. Firstly, take up one good idea. Any language, you want to develop any language, either Python or Java, full stack, anything. Year onwards, I think all of the students completed your BTech course. All of you completed? Okay. College days and here also there is a slight difference. You complete all happy days in your college days, but here is very difficult. Why? Because you're entering the life. So that's why first you should have goal. Every student should have a goal. I would like to say one famous quote, that is the Abdul Kalam says, success. How do you success in your life? One small student, 8th class standard student asked a question. The question is, how did he become so great? The question is, how did he become so great? The answer is, immediately he reacted, the answer is, every person should have a goal. Then second one is hard work. Without hard work, you can't reach the goal. Continuously acquire knowledge. The knowledge, continuously acquire knowledge. Perseverance, not afraid of problems. Any students not afraid of problems. So many students are afraid of silly problems. But my advice is, don't afraid of any problems. Any problems. You should be captain of the problems. Problems should not be captain of yours. Hereafter, you decide yourself. You should be problems of the captain. Problems should not be captain of yours. Then only you will success. Then only you will success. Okay. All the students, you want to shine like a sun. What will you do? You have to burn like a sun. You have to burn like a sun. Otherwise, no pain, no gain. No pain, no gain. If you fail, you work hard continuously, you will get gain. Otherwise, no. You will not get any future. Okay. Already, sir told you knowledge. What is knowledge? What is knowledge? What is the meaning of knowledge? Every student should know the knowledge. What is knowledge? Knowledge, in my terms, knowledge is a combination of creativity plus righteousness plus courage. You must have these three things. Knowledge is creativity, righteousness, and courage. Creativity. Already one person told to you, keep on learning. Every student keep on learning. Learning gives creativity leads thinking provides knowledge makes you great. Keep on learning. Learning gives creativity Creativity is thinking. Thinking provides knowledge. Knowledge makes you great. Second person, every students are technocrats. You must have a righteousness. Righteousness already an expert told you. Kindness. Kindness. Righteousness means it is a kindness. What is kindness? When there is righteousness in the heart, there is beauty in the character. When there is righteousness on the heart, there is beauty in the character. When there is beauty in the character, there is harmony in the home. When there is harmony in the home, there is order in the nation. When there is order in the nation, there is peace in the world. See, how it is, how the sentence. When there is righteousness, listen once again. When there is righteousness in the heart, there is beauty in the character. The character is very good character. When there is character in the, when there is character in the person, there is harmony in the home, family harmony. Say persons, positive parents live in the family. There is no difficult, there is no problems. Same harmony. When there is harmony in the home, there is order in the nation. When there is order in the nation, there is peace in the world. When there is peace in the world, automatically you will get the success. Where you get the righteousness? Where do you get the righteousness? Codegnan place. This is the right place. You can get the righteousness in the. You will get the only here only. Okay? You inform your friends, all the friends, join the many people go Codegnan. You will get the righteousness. Third one is the courage. What is the courage? Courage. Courage to think different. Courage to invent. Courage to travel unexplored path. Courage to travel difficult path. You should have courage. Any student, any technocrat, any person should have courage. I have courage. Do you have courage or not? Huh? If you have courage, you can go anywhere, anywhere. Okay. This is the knowledge. Then all students should have positive words. The words, I believe in the power of words. The words will break you, transform you, will hurt you. So that's why everywhere you go, you speak only positive words. Everywhere you go, you speak only positive words. You see the software field, every person speak only positive words. You can see the in gully some places, because what is the scold together. Once you enter the premises and enter the software industry, all the persons speak only positive words. So that's why before joining the software industries, you should learn how to behave with the other persons. So that is also one of the very important thing. And then finally, all the students, hard work. Hard work is very, very important. Without there is no shortcut. There is no shortcut at development. So try to hard work regularly. Definitely you will get the success. Thank you very much for giving this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mr. Venkata Rao, sir, for sharing your insights. Much appreciated, sir. He touched upon 3 points, if you had noticed about it. One is knowledge, which is definitely important for you to attend interviews or put across your insights to anybody else. The courage, which he talked about, because whatever you have, if you don't have courage to represent, it's good for nothing. So that is also important. And the third point which he mentioned was hard work, without which nothing comes easy. Thank you, sir. Makes a lot of sense. Thank you so much for your time. Appreciate. And I want to highlight a couple of things. In last 3 years, we were able to shape up around 3,000 careers. But we were able to place 3,000 plus people. Due to a lot of concerns, they've been working in IT industries. They couldn't join us. We wanted all of them to be a part of it. Maybe next time when we do it in a much bigger way. And I would like to speak about NRI College since Chairman sir is here. They have a intake of almost 4,000 people. So campus is beautiful and it is like spread across in thousands of acres. 6,000, sorry. Yeah, 6,000 of acres, and all the classes are digitalized. And all the laboratories are well equipped with the advanced technology. If you guys happen to visit the place, you should definitely pay a visit to the college. And they have been doing a wonderful job with respect to technology as well as placements. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much for adding the value. So I would not take more time. So we have a small annual success event meet presentations to be given to our superstars and the people who could make us proud by getting selected to many of the companies. A few of them have joined us. So I would be calling the names. I would request all of you to come to the dais and collect your gift from the respective distinguished speakers who have come. So I would definitely help. I would need your help to present it to them. All of you. I would like to call Savinder Yadav. Yes. He got selected for Maventic company for a package of 3.2 lakhs. Okay. And Mr. Naveen Kumar. Sir, I would like Nathan Goda sir to present it. He got placed for Maventic 3.2 lakhs package. Varuni BR, she got selected for health assist. She got a package of 7 lakhs. Vinay sir. Dikshita, we got selected for Synchron and she got a package of 5 lakhs. Nagan sir, yeah. Santosh sir. Srinivas, yeah. He got selected for Iron India for a package of 3 lakhs. Nagan sir, please. Lingananda TN. He got selected for Sigility Healthcare for a package of 5 lakhs. Signity also. Sagility. Nikhil Kumar, he got selected for Oyo India for a package of 3 lakhs. The names which I am going to call, you all will be amazed. These two people have made us proud. There is a saying, only circuit branches can crack the IT interviews. Yashishwini and Charan, both of them belong to civil background and they have been able to crack a job in IT industry for the software domain. Please welcome. Please come. They got selected for Infinite Computer Solutions for a package of 3.5 lakhs. Any? Okay. Sridhar sir, I would like to call you sir. Bhargav Teja has got selected for your OYO India and he has been able to get a package of 3 lakhs. Sridhar sir is our founder in Codegnan Destination and he has his own company called Sridhar CC. He's a big name in the industry. Again, thank you so much sir. Bhagesh, and you got selected. Yeah, Bhagesh, Subbu sir, please, if you could join. Yeah. Bhagesh, she got selected for OYO India for a package of 3 lakhs. Thank you. So, thank you so much. I would request all the place students to get shifted to the next room. You have another session, maybe for not more than half an hour. So there's a small video shoot which we are covering, and we thank all of you from bottom of my heart for making it. I know your time is precious. You could make it to here, and that itself is a pride for us. Thank you so much, and we are always there to serve you. we will make sure that, we will support you till you get placed. Maybe even it takes 4 years, 5 years, 10 years, don't worry. Our company will continue to serve you. Thank you so much. One and all. Sir, please. Thank you, Nagan Goda sir, once again. Thank you, Vinay sir. Thank you, Santosh sir. Thank you, Sridhar sir. Thank you, Sairam sir. Thank you, Subbu sir. Thank you, Sridhar sir. Thank you, one and all. Thank you, all the participants. Thank you.